Hey YouTube, this is Cardfight. I'm going to do a deck profile here of one of my very favorite decks. It's probably my second favorite deck. It's going to be a Tachikaze build. I'm a very big fan of that clan. I see a lot of potential in that clan. I feel like it gets overshadowed and underlooked a lot, but I honestly feel like if you were to eliminate decks like MLB and Dote from the meta, you would see a very good performance come out of this deck in the hands of the right players. I really feel like this deck is a very good deck. So, this build, this is my personal favorite build. Fits my playstyle well. I have an undefeated record with this deck actually. It runs very well, so I'll get started with it. Starting Vanguard, Raptor Soldier. This deck obviously runs the Raptor Series ride chain. I really like the ride chain. Getting a plus off of each ride, and not just like a random plus like the Spectral Duke ride chain creates. This one gets you a very specific, very solid, decent number plus, as well as seeing the deck. I really like it. Trigger lineup. We got 7 crits, then 5 draw, and 4 heal. I like the 7-5 ratio because the crits obviously are needed for the advantage, the scare tactic I mean, and then the draw triggers are there to create advantage in a deck where you sacrifice cards. The +1s off the draws, obviously they're there for a reason to make up for that, as well as I just like the draw triggers consistency of going off on both turns. Yeah. For the grade 1s, we got 4 of the Raptor Soldier, or Sergeant I mean. Obviously part of the ride chain, get your grade 2 or 3, help with your deck's consistency in rides. We got 4 Sonic Noah, the 8K vanilla beat stick, hit good numbers. We got 4 Archbirds, the perfect guard. Then we have 3 Skype Terra. This card is very good. It's one of the reasons I like this whole clan. Sacrificing this to pull off your card's effects and get more power in without actually losing anything in the process, and being able to convert, use a card for an offensive push, and then being able to put it back in your hand to use for defense. This is a very good card, very well designed. As well as the counterblast is not very expensive at all. Next we have 3 Slash Terra. A decent 9K beat stick, as well as it has that skill of when it's retired during the battle, you can give somebody +3. It's a good card. It helps you set up your aggressive pushes. You can swing with him, sacrifice him, give that 3K to either the Vanguard or rear guard to hit a good number to put that even more pressure on the opponent. I really like this card. Good, solid card. I wouldn't play 4, I don't think, though. You don't usually need it that much. For Mega Rex, the 10K beat stick. And then last we have 4 Raptor Captains. Obviously part of the ride chain. And you get that plus when you ride him by searching for grade 1. And then we have 4 of the Raptor Colonel. His effect, I don't use it most games probably. Probably use his effect like maybe every other game. But he's mostly in here to help complete that ride chain and get that plus. And the games, and then there are times when you do use that counterblast on retire to get that huge boost. That massive power you can launch at your opponent right then and there can very often end games, or at least push your opponent to that brink where they're going to have to start minusing themselves just to protect themselves. You can often, your opponent can just guard and keep himself in the safe zone, where he can force your opponent into that danger zone without you really taking much of a minus to this because of cards like Skyterra and stuff. Plus, when you ride him, he's an 11 if you complete that ride chain. And then last, my favorite card of the entire clan, Darkrex. This card is amazingly good. A very strong card. Dude, this card I don't feel like this card can like really be overstated. It's a very good card. It gives you more of an aggressive push. It helps you convert on-field offense back in the defense, as I said. The Twin Drive again, even if he's not like big enough to right away by himself as a 10, hit that opponent's card, your opponent still has to guard in case of triggers. And even if they block it, you often have like that rear guard waiting to pick up the triggers that you hit. So this card is really, really good. Really like it. Whole reason why I think this clan has so much potential. Yeah, that's it for this build. This is my, as I said, my personal favorite way to play the clan. It has an undefeated record, but there are other builds out there that I know some people prefer. I'm gonna do profiles on those as well. So this is my personal favorite. Thank you for watching.